Oh, but you know what? I need to know. Now, are there certain black people that just don't like us because we're white?
Hey, lovely viewer. Welcome back to Comfort for Life.
You are watching Comfort for Life Network for the first time. You're most welcome. I love and appreciate your love and support. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for my returning subscribers. So much appreciation. In today's video, we will be unpacking this statement. Are they black people who don't like us simply because we are white? Just by the color of our skin? Are they people who just don't like us? They see white irritated. Are they such? Also, this is a video that reminded me of something that I encountered some times back when I met a lady. I was living in her country and she told me, don't go back to your country. And I asked her, why not? I would want to go back home, you know. And she told me that, no, don't, just stay in our country because we love people who are like you. Like, and why do you like people who are like me? And what she went on to say was, you mind your business. We like such people in our country. So I was like, okay, so when sometimes you mind people's business, you can be a border to others, you know. So yeah, I learned something from that. From the reaction I got here from the teachers that I put across, the things I didn't understand. It's really beyond my degree, my little degree. If you understood something from this, if you understand, kindly just type something simplified for me in the comment section, kindly. I want to learn from you.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I already know it, but you know what? I need to know. Are there certain black people that just don't like us because we're white? And I'm not even being political or racial or anything. I just want to know from my black friends out there on TikTok, like, are there some black people that just don't like us because we're white for no other reason?
This video is for educational purposes only, and it's not even really addressing this person. Because honestly, it wasn't a genuine dialogue to begin with. Just two things. First, if you're asking this question to black people on TikTok, that either means that you don't have genuine relationships with black folks in your life that you could ask this question to. Or the second thing is that we live in a racial caste system. So we're all born into a social hierarchy based on race. We didn't create that, but we inherited it from the people that did. And they used it to subjugate and oppress black people. That system has been in place for centuries now, and it continues to this day. So while you think people should like you because you're friendly, you're still white, and you still represent and embody the oppression that black folks experience in this country. So rather than worrying about if people like you, maybe start thinking about why they don't trust you and your friendliness.
We don't. We're out here trying to live our black ass lives and mind our black ass business. We are not the ones that run up in your neighborhoods trying to buy all your property. We are not the ones that infiltrate your safe spaces or get mad that you have your own spaces that don't necessarily include us. We're not trying to insert ourselves in your cookouts. We're not asking you to labor for us. We are not trying to, appropriate your hairstyles or your music, your style of dress. We are fine letting y'all be y'all. And it would be great if you would just let us be us. And I really do believe that because we are out here just minding our black ass business and we're not trying to infiltrate your spaces at the same rate in which you infiltrate ours, that's why you think we don't like you. We are not you. We don't move like you. And we prefer it that way. We do not think about you, Sarah Jessica. So think less about us. That's it. Be well and be the hell out of our business.
Because we're white.
My undergrad degree is in biology pre-med, and so I'm going to answer this from a scientific standpoint. You should look up the term epigenetics. Evolution requires you to recognize a repeated threat to your life in order to survive. And no, this is not just some shit I feel strongly about. This is not an opinion. This is fact-based, evidence-based, researched data. Hold on a second. So one of the more popular experiments that was done on this was done with mice. What they did was take a cage full of male mice and they blew the scent of cherry blossoms into the cage. And then while they blew the scent of cherry blossoms into the cage, they also shocked the mice. So now the mice, their brain would associate shock with the smell of cherry blossoms. Then they sent those male mice off to mate with female mice that had not been exposed to the electroshock. And then their progeny, when cherry blossom scent was blown into their cages, reacted as though they had been shocked, even though they had not been exposed to an electroshock. And here in the article, it talks about that, about how your DNA doesn't change, but certain signals on certain genes, those things change due to the environment you've been living in and due to the trauma that your ancestors passed down. So it will affect how you react when you are exposed to those repeated threats. This is for American Black people, okay? So American Black people were exposed to the traumas of slavery all that time, then exposed to the trauma of segregation, Jim Crow laws all this time, and are still to this day exposed to more racial traumas. Like we've always said, the police brutality is not new, only the camera phones are, sweetheart. So you tell me what you think. Is it that they don't like you, or is it a survival mechanism? Now, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying this to excuse bigotry from Black people towards other racial groups, because we are all called to evolve past our traumas, right? However, I am saying it's way deeper than somebody not liking you. And at the end of the day, we didn't start the fire, baby.
I already know, but you know what? I need to know, are there certain Black people that just...
Yes. Me personally, I don't like white people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want nothing to do with white people on no personal level. If I don't have to do business with you, if I don't have to get something from you, if I don't have to go to your job, if I don't have to deal with you, I don't. On any personal level that's of my choice, I'd rather be around black people and black people alone. I don't even like being around other groups of people, because other groups of people don't fuck with us for real. I don't want to be around no white people. I don't want no white friends. I don't want no white lovers. I don't want no white nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. Me personally, I'd rather black everything, if you ask me. As many black people as possible.
I just never feel like I can talk about it. I never feel like I can talk about it because I'm white. And I know I'm white. I'm so white.
When you sat here and said, I was being so nice. Why do black people not like? It's almost like you were being a little bit backhanded. It's almost like I was being so nice. Why are these black people so mean? Black people are not mean. We are straight to the point. You understand that, right? And based off of history itself, black people don't owe it to be friends with white people. We don't have to lay with you. We have every right to not want to be anywhere near you. History has shown that you guys as a whole cannot be trusted. You want the world to love you. You want the world to respect you. You want the world to come to you and be peaceful to you. You have to sit here and take, like you have to basically be the one to be like, you know what? I already know the world views me as this. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to take a stance, and I'm going to prove why I as an individual am not like this. You making videos like this does not help you. It makes you look tacky. It makes you look desperate. And it makes it look like you throwing some low-key shade towards black people. And I have a feeling you were talking about black women in specific. I can't prove that, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting from your video. White people, not every black person on the planet hates you guys. But the vast majority are uncomfortable around y'all, and that's okay. And we as black people have a right to feel uncomfortable around you. History, again, has shown that.
We live in a country that enslaved black people and never paid for it, and y'all be asking questions like this. Meanwhile, the same government who okayed this shit determine the curriculum in school, and they decide they gonna show slave movies to black people while they sit next to people who look just like you. Like Muhammad Ali said though, every line they gonna try to attack you, but who gonna be dumb enough to wait for the one that's not? You got Karens on every corner, you got the cops trying to shoot kids any chance they get. You got the KKK that the government does nothing about. You have the government who not putting in no bills to protect black people from all this racist bullshit. So when you ask this question, it's just laughable. I believe most of the country is not racist, but I know for a fact that most of the country don't mind accepting the benefits of racism, so it don't really matter to people like us. This country is so money hungry, it enslaved black people for over 400 years and never paid for it. And every time they talk about reparations, they so greedy, they think we more concerned about getting money. But in reality, when you admit that you wrong, that is how you correct your behavior. But because they don't want to admit they wrong, they let us know they want to keep their racism going. This is what the country is built off of. When you hear people say make America great again and white people have always been in control of it, what they mean is get their slaves back. That was the only time they can say whatever they want and do whatever they wanted to us and nobody would dare question it. But now all these woke people are starting to get on their nerves. To say make America great again is delusional anyways. In a country that was built with no integrity, off of the backs of slaves, all of the evil that was done, and they documented it. So it's not just me saying this. We had to go to school to study, so I know what I'm talking about. The same country that has not taken a break from their evil to the life that was created by God will lie to themselves and say, God bless America. The fucking bullshit we gotta deal with. Subscribe to my YouTube, Planet Reality.
I personally don't see any problem of someone being white, gray, black, what color they are. As long as they're not in my business, as long as they're not invading my privacy, as long as they are giving me equal rights, I don't mind about it. I don't care. I don't even acknowledge they exist or not. I just want peace. No problem around me. I just want a peaceful environment. That's what I want. So I don't know what about you. Do you hate a white person just simply because they're white? It's reminded me of the history of the black people. They are the only people on the planet Earth who have ever fought for the right to exist, you know? And that's when I will keep repeating it. So there's no white who has ever fought for that right. So I don't know how we can hate. I don't know. If there are people who personally feel irritated around you guys, that them, but not me. Leave your thoughts in the comment section kindly. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell as you subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and goodbye for now.